Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Want to mirror this flip camera? Nope. All right. I know, crazy. Tuesday, Monday, and Tuesday, you get to see me, your favorite thing. Just kidding. Just kidding. But I am gonna pack up 15 orders. So as always, I'm gonna show you what I'm buying, what I'm selling, all that sort of stuff. For you newer or veteran resellers, I still watch this type of thing. Let's see what's sold. Let's see what's selling right now. It is November the something like 18th or something, Tuesday, and that's what we're gonna do. If you have any questions, let me know in the chat. What is up? Good morning, and I'm gonna go live thrifting today. Good morning, Juliet. Thanks for popping in. Yep, going live thrifting today with my dad, taking him out thrifting. Is gonna make his day. 79. Thrifting is his favorite thing in the world to do, especially with his son. So, Mike, what's up? Jeffrey, good morning. Win the day. Always, Jeffrey. Thanks for popping in and always reminding me that. Dilly, what's up, Dilly? What's up? Okay, Kayway. It's 8:30 in the morning. It's got to be Kayla. Got to be Kayla on here. Or you're going thrifting. One of the two. One of the two. All right, let's get some sales done. We have 15 sales since yesterday morning. 2 on Poshmark, 0 Depop, 0 Mercari because I'm battling with them. And then 3 on Poshmark, 12 on eBay. Beverly, good morning. All right. What's up, Amy D? I do have some boxes just for you, especially it's that time of year. Needed a schminker for today. You want me to do some schminker for with my dad? Oh, I will. I'll do some schminker for. If you don't catch the live, I'll repost it to YouTube later on. All right, let's see. Let's do Poshmark first. I got to get this stuff packed to the post office. I've been doing same day shipping, next day shipping pretty much recently, just because it's that time of year. People want their stuff. First thing, I love any ski stuff. Ski stuff's great if you can buy pants or sometimes, the jackets with the elastic waistband so the snow doesn't come up in there. And then, yeah, the pants, North Face, Burton, even Spider, even Columbia ski pants, if you can get them cheap enough. I know, I said that, Columbia. Penn University. So Ivy League champion crew neck sweatshirts always do well for me. This is not vintage. This is not a vintage tag. This is just an Ivy League crew neck sweatshirt. It sold for $43. Champion. So look for those Ivy League school crew necks, especially if they're vintage. This one's not even vintage, and it sold pretty well. Going out, priority, Poshmark. If you aren't on Depop, you're selling yourself short, I swear. Yeah, I am on Depop. I just did not have any sales on Depop, but I agree. You just got to go by their rules. Make sure you do everything they want. Don't put anything on there that's not supposed to be on there so you don't get kicked off. But yeah, Depop, you're missing out. If you're not on Poshmark, you're missing out. If you're not listing and cross-listing, you're missing out. You have to diversify. I talk about it all the time. Diversify. Just like a portfolio, just like investments, everything. When something's low, other things will bring it up. My Poshmark was 3. My eBay was 12. Gotta diversify. What's up, Kings? Kings up early too. Also look for champion reverse weave Ivy League. Big money. Oh yeah, for sure. Reverse weave Ivy League. Great. Any Ivy League I pick up. Poshmark, next thing is a Nike. Big time bread and butter for me. Just Nike Tour Performance golf pants. Black. I actually sold 2 pair of golf pants that are Nike. Most people don't pick them up, but if you can get them for $5, they are take a minute to list and they sell for $18. That's how much these sold for. Sometimes they sell for more. Got to remember to put these in priority. Miss you, Surfs. What's up, Kings? I know. I don't see you on live as much, or maybe I'm just not up. But you know what I miss, Kings? When I think of you, I miss estate sales. I miss treasure hunting. I miss good stuff. Clothing's what I do because that's what's most abundant in my area. I miss antiques and collectibles. That's what I miss. I do. That's where my heart is. Someone on Depop bought Brioni dress pants from me. I like to think they're trying to stunt on the orange tab and Carhartt wears at the bins. They might be. I know people at the bins who are vintage guys, and they're starting to research their other brands, and they'll sell it to other people or take it to like Plato's Closet. Thanks for the heart, me. Ford Ham. Yeah, appreciate the surfboard too. Okay, next item. Pendleton. I almost want to call this a chore jacket. It just doesn't seem as thick, but I guess it's a chore jacket because it has the pockets on the top and it's kind of canvasy. This is a Pendleton chore type jacket thing, $7.99 in a fitty. Took a best offer on that one. What's up, John Mazda? Thanks for beating the Jets so we can get a better pick. Dang it. I want to lose. I'm the same boat you are. I want to lose. So the Colts beat the Jets by a point. I want to lose because I want a good pick. When you're like 5-5, 5-6, you're like screwed for a pick, for a draft pick. But yeah, Pendleton paid whatever I said for that, and $7.99 sold for $50. I get a lot of Pendleton. Couple things I pass up with Pendleton are cotton button-up shirts, and I also don't pick up some wool sweaters. If it's just a plain Jane Pendleton wool sweater, I don't pick it up. And women's Pendleton. I've had a lot of people messaging me like, oh, I found a women's Pendleton. I picked it up. And I got to be like, most of the time, that stuff doesn't sell. I hope you did your comps. What's up, Megan? Thanks for popping in. Let's see. Can you write off clothes you buy at Goodwill? So, yeah, it's your cost of goods. So let's say I bought this for $7.99, sold it for $50. Poshmark takes for 20%. Let's just say I make $25 on this. I deduct $7.99 because it's the cost of goods, right? So I had to pay $7.99, so I don't have to pay taxes on something I bought. Well, I did. I paid taxes at Goodwill, but you take your cost of goods out of that. Cost of goods out of that. So there are the three Poshmark. Again, 12 eBay. Good morning. How's it going? Did I miss? What did you miss? Just 3 sales. Just 3 Poshmark sales. I am going to go live today. Sometime between like noon and 1:30 or something like that. What did you ship Poshmark sales when you use an envelope or box? When you ship Poshmark sales, when you use an envelope or box, Stacy, it's 100% up to you. I could have sent that in a priority box if I wanted to. It's completely up to you. If it's a Poshmark sale, you can send it in anything priority. Priority box, priority Tyvek envelope, priority padded flat rate envelope. You choose. And you don't have to pre-put it in. You can choose at the moment, at that time. What's up, Cindy? Missed you yesterday, but had my best weekend yet. Let's go. Auto Posher is killing it in L. Thank you for sharing that. Love that. I love hearing when people come in and say Auto Posher is the best. Auto Posher's killing it. I haven't heard anything negative, and I like it because I don't want to give any advice. Someone messaged me this morning who bought the lights that I use, and I linked in Amazon. It's just the ones I use and linked, and said I'm returning them because they don't hold a charge. I said thanks for letting me know. If you find something better, let me know, and I'll put that on the link instead of those. Good morning, Bobby. But yeah, Auto Posher. You full-time? Yeah, Big Papa or Big Poppy, the ruler. I am full-time. But yeah, Auto Posher is the best. If you're a reseller, if you're cross-listing, or if you're not cross-listing, if you don't have an automation tool, you need Poshmark or Auto Posher. I'm telling you right now, make the switch. 7 days, free trial, 15% off. Do it. SourceUpFinds.com. I have a link. Give it a try. Figure anything out with Mercari yesterday? No. So I got on X and I tagged them. And then I went on their platform on X and I wrote a big thing. And then, of course, on Facebook, I tagged them. And, of course, I messaged them. So my next thing is I'm going to write them a handwritten thing, put it in certified mail, and send it to them. 90-day average for sales on eBay, it's $29,000 right now on eBay. But then Poshmark and stuff like that, you got to add in. Next item is at eBay. We got to get over to eBay. Phone number on the computer site for Mercari. Yes. So I called their phone number. Yesterday, I called their number. They open at 11 because it's 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I called and went through all the prompts, and then they said, oh, we don't offer their service where you are. Please contact us online. What? You don't offer service, but you offer service for me shipping things out and selling things where I'm at, but you can't talk to me on the phone where I'm at? Yeah, I tried calling them. Do you think November, December brings in more sales? 100%, Cindy. November, December, and January bring in the most sales for me. I know it sounds crazy, January. What category items do I sell in? Mainly clothing. So clothing. I saw a lot of people hop in and follow. Thanks for the follows. Full-time reseller. Yeah, clothing's what I do. I do some hard goods. I'm pretty educated in a lot of areas because I used to just sell hard goods. So I'll scroll through different places in the thrift store, garage sale. I'll buy anything that I can make money off of. Poshmark versus Depop. What's better to start cross-listing? Poshmark. Poshmark's my second best selling platform. Yeah, the same thing happened to Vanessa. She has to verify her identity. What? I haven't even talked to Vanessa. Okay, I can show you right here, real quick. Because I don't have that many things to ship. So you can go to right now. A lot of you guys already know this, but if you're on Posher, so you guys are like, what are you doing? Posher now has analytics. So I can go to Posher and I can go to my analytics and I can go to my chart and I'll just do this quarter and I can show you exactly the platform that's selling the most for me. So right here, oh, that's average cost per sale. Right here, eBay is the most for me, then Poshmark, then Depop, then Mercari. And I have the same items crowdsourced on all of them. Mercari, I haven't sold there in about a month now. Well, 3 weeks because they're being punks. But yeah, eBay is by far the best selling platform. I have the same items listed on all platforms, then Poshmark, then Depop. And then you can even get closer and see what brands are selling best for me, what time of year it is what's selling the best for me. And then my average sales price on each platform. So this is all new to Posher. It's great. Then you can go to the table and enter in like your cost of goods and all that stuff. But yeah, that thing's awesome. So I can tell you that right quick like that. Tell me how easy that is. I did not know that about Vanessa though. I'm friends with Vanessa. I should text her. Good morning from New York. What's up, New York? November is a great time to sell for sure. Like I said yesterday, if you weren't here, you need a list right now. I think the most people are online buying next week. The week of Thanksgiving, people are home, people are not working, and it's shopping time. People are buying stuff. So I'm guessing the most sales happen during that week. It would make the most sense, right? It's that way for retail stores. Morning from Michigan. It's raining here today, snowing the next 2 days here. Hopefully things are clear down there. It's going to same thing here. Raining today, rain tomorrow, and then it's going to snow. But Friday, I get on a plane to Florida. So I'm excited about that. So peace, snow. I love hard goods. The right ones sell so fast, but I had to go heavy in clothing too. You learn clothing in deep detail. You'll always find stuff open to close. Exactly. You go into a thrift store, I can go through the hard goods and maybe find one or two things. Clothing, if you know a little bit about everything, you're almost guaranteed to find something in the clothing. Clothing's super easy to ship too. For example, pair of Viore pants. These are women's. These are a little bit, they're not pill, just a little bit worn. Viore is the name of the brand. And you watch channels like mine and others to learn brands and what's selling. Viore is my best-selling athletic wear brand. These sold on eBay for $38. I took a best offer. And all you have to do to ship it is this and put it in an envelope. And you never get any complaints. With hard goods, I used to have to do the bubbles and everything, which is okay because you get, a lot of times, you get a lot more money for the hard goods. Where am I from? Indianapolis. What color tube socks sell best? The tube socks that are stained, Chris. And yesterday when I talked about, was it yesterday I talked about your channel? I just mentioned how good your stuff is with the Asheville, like, documentary stuff. It's almost like a docu-series because you post every day. But you're also, like, extremely knowledgeable in reselling. Why wouldn't I mention that? How do I source? Mostly from thrift stores. Mostly from thrift stores. So it's cold here. Garage sales are over. Not going to garage sales. I can go to estate sales, church sales, but those don't happen very often. Florida here, we have some cold nights. Hey, I'll take a Florida cold night over an Indiana cold night. Unless I'm inside, there's something special about seeing it snow. Brett, I just got a lot of snow babies. Department 56 ornaments, like 15 to 20. We list them as a lot or individually. Department 56 will sell better. Oh, the ornaments? I don't know. If I go to my parents' house right now, there's snow babies everywhere. If you guys know snow babies, it's like the Hummels of winter. I would probably sell them as a lot. Problem is you're gonna be using so much bubble wrap and stuff. That's like the type of thing I just but if you got them cheap enough in L, it's good. Sell them as a lot. You can look each individual one up, but very rarely you're gonna find one that's like worth substantially more than the others. Hummels, the bigger ones with the umbrellas are about that big. Those sell better than the little guys or the first edition little guys. You have to look at the stamp on the bottom, but most of them aren't worth a ton. Have a safe trip. Thanks. Okay, let's do next item. So that was Viore, $5 into 38. eBay takes their 13% or so. I told you I sold 2 pair of Nike golf pants. This is the second pair. Nike golf pants. Ones that sell better for me are the stretchy waist. So they have that stretchy waist on them. These sell better for me. $19.99. Just an easy bread and butter sale. A lot of people pass these up. They don't want to deal with them. They want the grand slam home run. My business is mostly based off of base hits and doubles. A lot of lower priced, but more volume. $15 for a lot, with a few bigger ones included. Okay, that's not bad. You paid $15. Again, it's all about buy cost. So yeah, they don't sell great, but if you're paying $15 for the whole lot, you're going to make money. Again, it comes down to buy cost. The sell-through rate might not be great on those, but they do sell, and you bought them so cheap. I'd lock them up and promote at Dynamic. They're brutal to move. Yeah, there you go. Marilyn, good morning. I told everyone earlier that I'm taking Dad out thrifting later, and I'm going to go live thrifting. And they wanted me to do some schmigafours with them. My mom knows exactly what that is. She's going to crack herself up thinking about it. Red, White, and Blue Thrift Shop in Tampa have some great stuff. Yes, Larry. I went to Tampa last year to visit Ethan and Wayne, K-Way. And I want to again this year, like January, February. You're welcome in now. And I'm sure Nick says the same. Just picked up a vintage polo cable knit sweater. Did I pay too much at $10? No. If it's a vintage cable knit, no. Vintage cable knit sweaters from Polo Ralph Lauren are good. You'll be just fine with that. Speaking of, that's Polo Ralph Lauren right there. Linen cotton blend with metal buttons. Bought that from K-Way when he was shopping. If you guys remember that. I think I paid about retail for it. Do Canali shirts sell for you? I passed on 3 of them yesterday. John, I pass on all Canali for the most part. Unless it's which I have found linen Canali, I pass on Canali shirts, even at $5. Some people I'm sure pick them up, but for me, they sit. But the problem is for me, they sit. How's the weather there? It's rainy. It's going to turn chilly and snowy the next couple days. Yep, going to go live later with Papa Surfs on the Tiki Taki. I have hundreds of Hummels. I need to get them listed. I just don't want to deal with the shipping them. Amy D, if I had a ton of Hummels, which we did, my mom's in here, I would probably list them on Marketplace, local pickup only. I just can't with Hummels. I mean, you can, but packing them with the bubble wrap and just so much. Just too much. It's too much for me. I dealt with that when moving my parents too. Hummels and Royal Dalton. All right. Polo Ralph Lauren. So you got a cable knit. That's better than this. This is a quarter zip, but it's a knit Polo Ralph Lauren. So it's a thicker cotton. It's like woven. This is a 2XLT. It sold for $24.99. I paid $5 for it. That's exactly how I feel. Amy, it will make it not fun for you. If you want to list those and everything, it's going to make it not fun. If it were me, I would just sell them locally in a lot, be done with them. But that's me. That's me. How many listings do I put up each day? I try to do about, I've been doing about 80 a week, but I need to do more. Like I said, I've been saying this a lot. I need to do more like 100 to 120. I've been taking a lot of pictures recently, so I'm about ready for that. And that is not going out in Tyvek's envelope. Hummels really don't bring much money, my mom says. Nope, they don't. My mom knows. My dad thinks they bring great money, but he's out of the loop. His mindset is stuck in estate sales in the early 2000s, late 90s. Nick, that's the biggest part of my sales right now. $2 to $5 into 15 to 20. My bigger items are sitting for weeks. Yep. Ditto, NL. So I think I think people don't have, I think people will spend $15 to $20 a lot easier. I think most of my sales, I know my average sale price is more, but most of my sales are like $20. Most of my sales. So there, $20 pair of shorts, $25 shirt right here. But definitely in the spring and summer, most of my sales are 18 to like 22 bucks. Do you think offering free shipping is better, a better draw to your items? What's up, Adventure? Adventure, I think it is. I think it's tomato, to be honest. I don't do free shipping, but I do think there's a big crowd out there with the Amazon world where they see free shipping and they're like, I get something for free shipping. What I do is price my item lower, and then so I'm cheaper than that person, but I charge shipping. So it's tomatoes. You can try them both. But I don't do free shipping. And if you're new to reselling, I don't suggest free shipping because you don't want to lose money. I would suggest calculated shipping. Good morning, Annie. What's up? Good morning. Frenchie, what's up? Thanks for coming in. Okay, next item. Is, I've had this for a minute. I forgot. Mountain khaki. This sold for $30. And for mountain khaki, that's pretty good. I'll tell you why. Thanks for the heart, Frenchie. I'll tell you why. It's a 3XLT, and it has these pearl snaps. So, again, a lot of you guys are not new to reselling, and gals. But if you are new, you want to look for little things like this. Pearl snaps, and then bigger sizes and good brands. Like Mountain Khaki, this is a good brand to be on the lookout for. Okay. Good morning. How long did you give the buyer to pay on eBay? I don't want to be the one canceling and getting dinged. Okay, so McGill, most of the time now eBay has been transferring over to when someone offers something and you accept it, they pay right away. But there are some categories that they don't do that with. They have 4 days to pay. So after 4 days, eBay will give you the option to cancel and relist the item. And when you select cancel, you'll say buyer did not pay. And that's good. You want to do that. You want to nick them so they don't do it to other sellers. How did you get to the point where you could do this full time, and how long did it take to get here? So Eric, that's a harder question. It's different for me because I enjoyed my 9 to 5, my teaching job. And probably 5 years ago, I could have gone full time, no problem. So for 3 years, I could have gone full time. I was making just as much doing this as I was doing my teaching job. I liked my teaching job. It was easy money. I loved my kids. And then the pandemic hit and everything went down. And I stayed for a couple years and then I left. So I've been full time for 2 years now, but I could have gone full time way before that. It wasn't like I left right away. And I'm definitely one of those people that plan things out. Like when we bought our house or anything, I like to plan things out. I want to make sure I'm in a good place. And one thing I really recommend for people is if you're wanting to go full time, 2 things. Number one, and I know you probably have heard this a million times, but you need to have an emergency fund. And I would say 3 months worth, 3 months of an emergency fund where you can pay your mortgage, pay your bills, everything. 3 months minimum 3 months of a cushion. Also, I think you need to have Same thing, a cushion of inventory that you can list. A cushion of inventory so you can list. So I would definitely recommend that if I were to go full time. With free returns, I charge shipping just so I'm not paying the item doesn't fit return cost. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, making them pay for that. I agree. Viore Mountain Khaki is such a good example of clothing selling. Everything in Viore sells. 3XLT plaid and pearl snap, and Mountain Khaki is one of those things, and some advanced skills. Exactly, Nick. Good point. So Viore is an example of everyone knows they find Viore, whatever it is, it sells. They're going to pick it up. A lot of people won't pick up Mountain Khaki, but if it's a 3XL flannel with pearl snaps or snaps, it's a good pickup. $30, $5 into 30. And that was going priority too. Dang it. Brian. Okay. That one's going priority. That's right. I'll leave it in this. Want to make sure. What's up? Thanks for the follow, Hannah. But yeah, definitely. I think everyone says that you have any financial advisor, anyone will say, if you're going to leave your job, you want to make sure you have a cushion to fall back on if something were to happen. Or another thing is you can live off, if you have a spouse or whatever, you can live off their income while you're trying to get your business set up. $29.99. Sold 2 more pairs of corduroys. My corduroys, if you've been watching my lives, guys, you already know. I've been selling corduroys like crazy. So pick up corduroys. This is a brand that I have not picked up before in corduroys. Just because I don't see them. Bill's Khaki corduroy pants. I don't see these pants very often. I don't pick up all Bill's Khakis, but corduroy pants, thick, again, that thick corduroy, heavy, they sell. Hello there again. What's up, Dora? Hello there again. But yeah, all right. These are going to go out in padded flat rate envelope. Is that true? Padded flat rate envelope? Okay. Padded flat rate envelope. So I sold these for, I priced these kind of high. $29.99. I thought these would be like a $25 sale. Looking for an offer. Okay. $29.99. Bill's Khaki corduroys. Find them, buy them. $5. I saw you post about Mercari money. I cleared my account last night. Good, Pamela. I think you should. I don't think you should stop selling on Mercari necessarily. I would just think when your money gets cleared, you probably want to take it out. Even if it's a $2 charge. When you have like $100 in there, if it were me, I would take it out. What's up, Blended? What's up? Bull North, how you doing? Why are people buying those? I don't know. I can't answer that question. But they are. So I'm going to buy them and resell them. Corduroy button-downs sell great for me. Corduroy button-downs sell so well. If I can find Polo Ralph Lauren corduroy button-downs, they sell so well. Agreed. All right, this is going to Ryan. So Ryan paid $29.99 plus shipping in a padded flat rate envelope. Let's go, Ryan. Woo! How do you set up your listings? Best offer, buyer pays shipping. I have buyer-based shipping, calculated shipping on eBay. And then I do shirts like this, Polo Ralph Lauren shirts that are just a button-up shirt that I sell all the time. I don't do best offer because I price these at the bottom of the market, so they're the most competitively priced, and I promote them at 5%. I do not accept offers. So I'll accept offers on like nicer, substantial items or items over $30, stuff like that. Do Orvis cords sell for you? Yes, Orvis cords do sell for me. But one thing you want to look out for, the size. When you're looking at pants like corduroy pants, you want to make sure they're not hemmed way up. A lot of times you'll find like a 40 by 27, and that is not a very good selling size. You want like a 34 by 34 or 40 by 32, something like that. Any idea why Posher might not be delisting my solds? Just started using it. Notice this. Yes, I can tell you exactly why. So, Chris, what you're going to do, you're going to go into Posher. And if any of you guys are having this trouble too, So when you get Auto Posher and you get the free trial or whatever, what you're going to do, you're going to go to Auto Posher. You're going to go over to your account. So I went to my account. Then you're going to go to settings. And then right here, you're going to make sure all of these are checked. This is telling Auto Posher that you want your items delisted off all of these sites. I don't have Mercari up anymore. But I have them delisting through all these. So again, you're going to go to Auto Posher. You're going to go to account. You're going to go to settings. And right there it is. You're going to click all these auto delist. And that's how you do it. Once you do that, you should be good to go. Good to go. Auto Posher's too easy. Too easy. Hopefully that helps you. Okay, thanks for talking about Mugsy jeans yesterday. I literally found 2 pair of them an hour after live Goodwill. We did talk about those. I didn't even sell them. We just brought those up. Mugsy jeans. Not about what you like, what sells that matters, for sure. Definitely. For sure. Like 99% of the time. Now I'm all of a sudden liking double RL. And I'm like wearing it. I wore a double RL shirt the other day. And it was such a great fitting shirt and quality. I'm going to end up buying. I'm going to start like it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. Double RL. I deposit my Mercari once a month due to the $2 fee. I'm cheap. I get it. Just know that I have $1,000, over $1,000 stuck in there, and it's been there since November 1st. They will not tell me why. My account's frozen. I can't get a hold of them. I can't withdraw my money. Nothing. So be careful. If you're willing to sacrifice that $2 to let that money sit, that's fine. How does Auto Posher work with delisting multiple quantity items? So it's the same thing. It auto detects. So if you're on Poshmark and eBay and you have 5 on each, it auto detects and it will delist multi quantity. What's double RL? Polo Ralph Lauren. I don't have any down here. Polo Ralph Lauren double RL. It's not Polo Ralph Lauren. It's Ralph Lauren double RL. Look it up. It's a line of Ralph Lauren. It's awesome. Chris, let me know if that worked for you, by the way. Were all your toggles on or were some of them off? I got a pair of Mugsy jeans and some other self-tanning stuff and wore them and it stained the insides. Oh, got a pair of Mugsy jeans. Someone put self-tanning stuff on and wore them and stained the insides. Ugh. That's nasty, Bobby. I wonder if you can wash those out. Don't you hate you get something home, you're like, dang it. How would we ever like look inside and see that? That's one of those things. It's like, we never look inside of jeans, inside the actual pant leg. That's weird, right? That's a lie. I'll say it over and over. The key to success is to buy what you think is cool and no research and complain about the eBay algorithms and Jamie doesn't like you. Yes, I love it, Nick. Nick comes in and is like, that's not a lie. You buy what you like. And then when your items don't sell, you just get online and be a Karen and complain about the eBay algorithms. That's what you do. Do you sell on Whatnot a lot? I don't anymore. The only time I sell on Whatnot, I used to just do women's clothing on Whatnot, and I might again. I'm just hit or miss. I like Whatnot. It's a great way to get rid of inventory quickly. I think the key to Whatnot, there's a lot of keys to Whatnot. But a big thing is really low buy cost good items. So you don't feel as bad losing money on those. Do I wash and iron anything? No. Unless it has a stain or a bad smell, then I'll wash it. For example, I got out a vintage Levi's metal button shirt yesterday. It smelled like smoke. So I had to wash that twice. This is a Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. You guys know the deal with these. My bread and butter, my favorite selling thing. I buy these over and over. This sold for $19.99. So 5 into $19.99. I can list these in 2 minutes. Pictures, everything. So $10 for 2 minutes. You can't beat that, especially coming from the teacher world. What's up, cutie? Speaking of the teacher world, what's up, cutie? Vanessa, I heard you're having trouble with Mercari too. Let me know what you're doing. Text me about it. How much does Whatnot charge to take from your sales? Oh gosh, it's cheaper than the other. I think it's like 8 or 10%, something like that. Whatnot. But if you're getting stuff really cheap, your buy cost is low, and you can get an audience, it's worth it. Okay, let's send out this shirt. Felix, where were you last night? We were on having a good old time. Where were you last night, Felix? What the heck? I have a Polo Ralph Lauren Estate quarter zip. Has a plastic from the tag. Good price. Still has plastic from tag. What's a good price to sell that out? Estate ribs. Usually, I don't pick those up because a lot of times after a couple washes, they look like they're washed out. But if it's in like brand new looking condition, probably like $23 for me plus shipping. Dude, I did. I heard about yours. I'll text you. Yep, insane. It is insane. Always check the inside of pants. For some reason, there's often stain. Yucky, especially dress pants. You know what? Funny you say that, Audrey. One time I did check the pants and there was pee. There was well, it was yellow stained all over the crotch. That was nasty. How does that even happen? Must have been a wedding and someone drank too much. Okay, Stephanie got that. Next item. You guys know the polo. Oh, another Polo Ralph Lauren. Corduroys. These corduroy pants right here. Again, I'm selling corduroys like crazy. These are a burgundy or like a wine color. A wine color. I don't even know. Red wine, burgundy wine. I don't drink. But yeah, these sold for $32.99, and these are going out ground. Going out ground. Thanks. You're welcome. Yeah, if you have any questions, go ahead and ask. There's no stupid question in my lives unless it's asked by Felix. Hey, what's up, Flippin' Nurse? Do I auto relist or eBay relisting fees are high and up? Do you relist on eBay? Relisting fees are so high and add up. So, Jill, I have an eBay store where I get a certain amount of items I can list for free with the store subscription on eBay. So if you're listing a ton of items and it's really adding up, you might want to look into getting a store on eBay. Remember, if you buy a store on eBay, it's a write-off at the end of the year. I always say that. I'm trying to help you guys out. It's a write-off at the end of the year. I'm so not in trend. Ugly. I'm not in trend either. Like I posted yesterday on my Facebook, I think, or on Instagram or something. I found mauve Anthropologie brand dresses and other stuff on a cart that just rolled out. I didn't get any, and I know that's like an expensive retail brand, but I just don't have luck with it. I'm not on trend, and like Audra said, it's got to be on trend and newer style. I'm not there. I got some AG jeans that had yellow stains on them from the bins. Came home and bleached those white. Oh, you bleached them white. White jeans? You bleached them white jeans? That's one thing to do. I only ask dumb questions. Meg, I'm glad you're in here. Yesterday, you sent that little turd in here, and he was being so Debbie Downer. I'm glad you came in today. Does it auto relist for your eBay if it doesn't sell? Yeah. So if you're selling on eBay, after 30 days, it auto relists. But I have auto Posher where it delists your item and relists your item, so it bumps it up in the algorithm. But yeah, it does auto relist for you. How often do you thrift your inventory each week, and how long does it take those days you spend in the store? So for me, Jess, my stores aren't jam-packed full of good stuff. So when I thrift from like a 9 to 5 day. I live in a metro area, so I can hit a lot of stores. I'll hit like 14 stores and just go through the aisles, get the stuff. I have a system, and that will be a full day thrift for me, and I'll get a decent amount of stuff. And then every day I'll hit like 1 or 2 thrift stores on the way to the post office or something. But when I used to do it part-time, I would hit 3 stores every day on the way home. And then when I went full-time, I went thrifting every single day, and I accumulated way too much inventory. So I've really toned down my thrifting. I feel like Whatnot only works if you have a huge following like Daily Refinement. That dude moves weight. He does move weight. Yeah, having a following on Whatnot is definitely important. That's why earlier I said there's definitely multiple keys to whatnot. Definitely following. But if you have good clothing and you're selling it cheap, it's a really good way to build a following if you don't have like social media or anything. I found my first pair of PRPS jeans. Pretty excited. Autumn, let's go. Yeah, that's a good brand. They sell that at Nordstrom's. Those are like way over 100 retail. A Polaroid Flight Lauren sizes in shirts and pants accurate? They're pretty accurate, yeah. Pants, jeans, you always want to measure out for the most part, but yeah. Meg, I'm glad to know it's slow for me too. Good morning, Trisha. Trisha, good morning, Trisha. Your hanger's up back there for the record. Trisha, I already told you. I was telling people earlier, I wore my double RL shirt this weekend. It fit perfectly. Perfectly. Do you have a $1,000? Shut up, Trisha. She said, do I have $1,000 she can borrow? No, Mercari has it if you want to borrow it from them. It's mine. And they're not paying me interest. I'd charge you interest. Okay. Travis Matthew hat bought for 5, sold for 15. You guys know the deal with these if you've been following me for a minute. Blood stains for women. Ooh, I didn't even read it. Blood stains for women pants. Yikes. That's worse than pee to me. Yeah. There's a whole YouTube channel dedicated to that. You have to be quite an ego to think a billion-dollar company has decided to stop you. Random guy in your basement from selling your DVDs, for sure. We need a movement to stop crap brands using Lululemon style tags. I keep getting teased at Goodwill. I know, right, Nick? Crap brands using Lulu. Everyone wants to copy, right? We're copying. I mean, I'm copying what big stores do, selling seasonally. But yeah, I mean, they're trying to be like Lulu. They can't be like Lulu. They don't have that anti-stink technology. Okay, Vanessa, I got you. Goodwill stopped giving bags at buyout. I had to carry a handful out. Yeah, Larry, when I go to Chicago, you have to buy bags or bring in bags or carry it out. That's how it is in Chicago when I go. Here, we still get bags. How did it happen? Did they freeze when you were transferring? No. So one day, like November 1st, I just got a message saying my account's limited. I can't do anything. And so I had to wait for everyone to get their items, leave me feedback, then I left them positive review, which means your money gets released on Mercari. So all the transactions were done. My money was sitting there. I have like $1,066 sitting in there. And on the first one, I first got that, I messaged them and said, what'd I do wrong? I didn't do anything wrong. I've been selling. I follow directions. I send my stuff out, all that stuff. I get positive feedback, no response. So once I got my money and I found out I couldn't take it out to my bank account, I emailed them like, why can't I take my money out? Like, what is this? Why are you doing this, Mercari? What's up? Haven't heard a response. So it's been over 3 weeks now, and I've messaged them multiple times, no response. So the bad thing is a goodwill policy. Okay, there you go, Felix. Felix said it's a goodwill policy is the bad thing. No good. Felix lives in Chicago area, and I know up in Elgin they give bags. Pretty sure, right, Felix? Up in Elgin they do. I know Elgin because of watches. I used to sell tons of pocket watches back in the day. I sell hard items on eBay and Mercari that I can't on Poshmark. I don't think I can do the auto removal on there. Auto removal, auto Posher. The auto Posher on there. Jared, tell me what you mean. Using auto Posher to cross list or to delist. If you're selling stuff from Mercari and eBay and Poshmark, I hope you're using some sort of cross lister with the delisting feature. Good morning, Cookie. What's up, Cookie? Cookie, corduroy pants are reselling well because I have not seen many retailers have seen them. Yeah, see, those are all like vintage. Those are all more vintage. The Mugsy jeans only had the self-tanning stuff in the legs, not on the crotch. I usually turn the pants inside out every time. Okay. They come with the regular store. They won't come out. Dang. I never turn the pants inside out. I never have. Mauve is not selling for me. Okay, so not selling for me either. My feet have started hurting this year after a full day thrifting. I'm officially old. Nick, you got to get Asics or Brooks. You just got to go down the old section. My wife calls me old. My 8-year-old son calls me old. I wear Asics. It's okay. Huge bolo. Triple alt design. Triple alt design, Cookie says. Everyone remember that. Try to withdraw smaller amounts instead of the total amount of Mercari and see if that works. Okay, I actually haven't tried that. I will. To delist, Jared, to delist. Do you have auto posture, Jared? Do you have auto posture? Someone might pay premiums for bloodstained pants on the right website. Oh, they probably would. They probably would. Hey, yeah, it's funny to me. It's funny to me. Yeah, people do that. To each their own. To each their own. Where to find deal? You know what? I'd make money off of it if I could. What are your favorite retail arbitrage stores? Probably like TJ Maxx and Marshalls when they're having their big sale event. I also like going to Ross and then other stores, Dick's and places like that when they're having big sales. Lost my appetite when someone said bloodstains. I know, Ree. I'm sorry. I get it. I'll just drink this red juice. Felix is my competition, apparently. What car does he have? I have to flatten his tires. Nick, Felix is a big boy. It's a silver car. The last time I saw it was a silver car, for the record. Sedan. Silver small sedan. Your $1,000 is the only thing keeping Mercari site up. Yeah, it probably is. Another beginner auto posture question. I have some items that are listed on eBay, but according to auto posture, they are not. Thanks again. Make sure you resync. Try to resync. Do a full resync and make sure that works. And if you have any other questions like that I can't answer, auto posture has really good customer service. They'll get in there like same day and help you out. I read somewhere that it was $600 daily limit to withdrawal on Mercari. That is if you want like instant deposit or something like that. I think it's like $600 for instant deposit is your limit. That's crazy how to keep sending me messages that I'm violating and act my account could be banned. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy. Found a blue label Ralph Lauren denim wrap skirt. I think vintage. Blue label Ralph Lauren denim wrap skirt. Okay, if it doesn't say Polo Ralph Lauren, it's just Ralph Lauren. If it's denim, you be okay probably. Denim sells with any Ralph Lauren, but is for the most part not a pickup for me. There's always asterisks, and I talk about that, but Ralph Lauren is not usually a pickup for me. Told you before, as a new seller, I wasn't able to promote on eBay. After 4 sales, I finally was able to promote. There you go. Okay, so after you got sales, you were able to promote. They want to make sure you were legit. Did you know that they used to call corduroys whistle britches? I did not. Jules, I had no idea. Whistle britches. I wonder if that would be a keyword. It took them a month. It took a month for me to hear back. They had to verify my identity and then waited another month. Vanessa, I'm tired of waiting. Contact Indiana Department of Financial Institutes, regulates Mercari as money transmitter into your state. Okay. Wait, you're going to have to message me that, Andrew. I use auto posture, but I don't cross list and delist feature due to the items on eBay that I can't list on Posh. Okay. So I use auto posture, but I don't use cross list and delist feature due to the items on eBay that I can't list on Posh. You can still do that though, right? You just don't cross-list them over. So if you want to sell this a monster on eBay, just don't cross-list it over to Posh. And when it sells, it will just delist. Stop saying that word before you get banned. The blood word. Blood. I always tell, it's so funny. I don't know if Kway's still watching this, but it's funny because Kway got banned from live, bananaed, and on TT, and they all get banned for their bad words on Call of Duty, and I say more bad words than any of them, and I don't get banned. I tell them it's not going to happen. Blood. Whistle Britches is a cute nickname. It is. There's Bearded right there. Bearded knows. Bearded, for the record, he got a 3-day suspension because he was using potty language on Call of Duty, and he got 3 days where we couldn't hear him talk. It was probably my favorite days on Call of Duty, not hearing Bearded. It was like my favorite days. I didn't have to listen to them. It was awesome. I've been playing a dream game. Every time you say auto posture, it's about to get what you're about to get wasted. If you're still typing and spelling correctly, I know that's not true. Polo Ralph Lauren with epaulets, right? Epaulets, right? Audra, am I right on that one? Epaulets. Polo Ralph Lauren, no pony hit, but this is a different, unique Polo Ralph Lauren. Sold for $19.79. Auto posture sale, bearded. I don't list anything for $19.79. Chemo, what's up? Chemo, been a minute. Toss a pair of tight Miss Me jeans. The other, guys, I'm gonna have to start looking in pants. But do I really want to look at them? I really don't want to look at them. I really don't want to see that or touch that. You guys on TikTok are too much. I know. Bearded cracks me up. Why does Bearded crack you up? He has zero personality. He bullies people. He's got a nasty beard. I mean, who grows a beard? I can't. I can't grow a beard. I don't have hair like that. But anyways, tell the chat that the bad words you say, I say things like, you bully, you not nice person. Those are things I say. Say, you're a punk. That's things I say on Call of Duty. Okay, that sold for $20. Did you message Mukari through the app? I did. I messaged him through the app from my iPad. Also, Flippin' Nurse, I tagged him on X. I wrote on their thing on X, on Facebook. I tagged him everywhere I could. Fun fact, Banana Republic started off as resellers. Really? You know what? Banana Republic vintage stuff sells really, really well. Try to withdraw. If auto posture does not detect the Kin Monster on Poshmark, won't it try to delist it on eBay? Okay, if auto posture does not detect that Kin that Kin Monster on Poshmark, won't it try to delist it on eBay? Okay, so I'm a little confused. So if you're listing stuff on eBay like this can right here of Monster, and you don't cross list it, it'll only be able to sell on eBay, and then it'll just get delisted from eBay if you're not cross listing it to the other sites. You don't want to cross list it if you don't want it to sell on the other sites. I don't cross list everything. There are some items I don't cross list because they're not allowed on other sites. No, I haven't tried pulling money in smaller amounts. I might do that, but it says I can't pull any money. It specifically says that. Big bully, I'm going to tell your mom. That's what I say. I said something about mom last night. I was laughing out loud. Have you guys ever seen Borat? The first Borat? I think there's a couple of them. Maybe the first one. Oh, gosh. It's so funny. All right. So this is a Ralph Lauren, where I say I really don't pick it up much. But this one has wool, mole hair, and rabbit hair. And it's a chunky cable knit cardigan, really soft. Ralph Lauren women's. It sold for $22.49. Take a drink, bearded, because this was an auto posture sale. Have you tried pulling money out in smaller amounts? My bad, I saw that. Thanks for joining. Don't start looking inside the pants. You'll be traumatized. I'm not going to look inside the pants. Yesterday, I actually I dropped off the post office, went to a thrift store, of course, and I found a pair of Miss Me jeans at $7.99, and they were good. The back butt pocket were like a bedazzled steer or bull or something, like heads, and then they were flared and they were long. I think those are going to be decent Miss Me jeans. I don't pick up Miss Me very often. This is going out ground. I'll send it out in a box. How does Auto Posture handle different list prices across different platforms due to different fees? So Auto Posture will just delist it. So when you cross list on Auto Posture, you can change the price of your item. So if you go from eBay to Poshmark, you can up it a couple bucks since Auto Posture takes 20 or Poshmark takes 20% compared to eBay's 13. It's up to you. I literally just cross list all my items at the same price. I don't change anything. I just cross list. Boom, 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 boom. Hit the button. I did buy a Lauren Ralph Lauren blazer, new with tags for $10. Only time I bought Lauren Ralph Lauren. Yeah, new with tag blazer, Lauren Ralph Lauren for $10. I'd buy that in a heartbeat. Also, really big sizes like 50 or plus, silk, linen, wool, blend, stuff like that. Those are good. I pulled my money from Mercari yesterday. I'm feeling nervous. I recommend that for everybody. I agree with you. I would do the same thing. Bearded, no, you're not. You're typing and you're not misspelling. You're not misspelling. No one answered me about Borat. What the freaking heck? They were buying Army surplus items and selling them at fashion items. First sale was $1.25 into $6.50. Banana Republic. That's smart. Going to the Army surplus store and then reselling them, you know, as like fashion. Why not? I mean, look right now. Military coats, military jackets are so hot. So yeah, even camo. I'm a new reseller to eBay. Half of my welcome to eBay. Half of my buyers are not leaving feedback. Do you leave feedback for each buyer? Yes. So Teresa, there's a way, I forget how on eBay, you can set it where people who buy from you, you automatically leave them feedback. So anytime people buy from me, they automatically leave me feedback. I sold 33,000 items and I have 11,000 feedback. So I get a third of the people leave me feedback. So if you're getting half of the people, that's better than me. Borat. Okay. So high five. Yeah. So when I talk smack to the other team last night, I pulled out a Borat and I said, "You F my mother, you F my mother," which people are like, "What? You F my mother?" Because remember, he's like, this is how you talk to people. Like, you want to offend somebody? You F my mother. No, that's not what you say. I was laughing. Bearded's laughing. So much fun. Oh my gosh. Positive peep reseller, not depending on how someone would interpret. Yeah, for sure. Teresa, I have a friend who just started selling too. They just started with auto feedback. Once the return window closes for new sellers, which is huge. Most people don't leave feedback. Yep. I only have a third of the people leave me feedback. This is a barber, new with tags. Someone mentioned this the other day. I forget who it was. I call this a full zip vest, but there's an actual name to it. It sounds dirty. I don't know if Gillette. Gillette is spelled differently, but G-I-L-E-T. So if you want to put that as a keyword whenever you're selling, I don't know, this exact item, it's a Gillette. It was a change from your top normal Napoleon Dynamite quote. It was a change. Yeah. I don't talk Napoleon in there. You were scaring everyone on Mercari, but they know your account was closed. It was. Bearded is so sensitive. Oh my gosh. Bearded is so sensitive. He's like, I'm still selling on Mercari. I love Mercari and everything. Of course. Mercari is great until it wasn't for me. So all I recommend on Mercari is just pulling your money when stuff sells. Keep selling on Mercari, but pull your money because you don't want to be in a situation where they freeze your account and your money's stuck in there. That's what I would say. Brad's notorious for getting kicked off sites. I know. I don't get kicked off lives, but I get kicked off sites. Bearded, on the other hand, says lots of naughty words and get kicks off. If you don't know who Bearded is, Bearded Thrifter. Look him up on social media and stuff and just go spam him. He's got a lot of followers, but he started like during the pandemic, so he cheated. He also goes to places and films kids. That's not a lie. That's not a lie. And people follow him for that. Weird. I know. Grammy, what's up, Grammy? Had a first case open on Posh. Park sent me a message saying they were reviewing. After 3 days, Posh messaged the buyer, was refunded. No explanation. Will I get my item back? Afterwards, I found 3 dots at the lower right of the message screen and clicked on it. I would have had the option to accept the return. The buyer said flexible rubber barn boots were misshapen. I've never had it where they didn't return the item, Grammy. So usually, like, I've only had, I think, one return on Poshmark, actually. I think only one. and they returned the item and they got refunded. So I can't answer that question for you because I haven't been there. Yeah, Wayne get kicks off way more than me. Yeah, K-Way's, you guys think that dude's nice and bearded the way he talks in his videos? You guys have no idea. What's your opinion on Depop? Sell over there. Sell over there. You're going to get more sales. Why not get 10 sales a month on Depop than not? I would list on Mercari, Depop, Poshmark, eBay. I would list on all of them. I would list on all of them. I haven't sold anything on Mercari in months. It used to be my second best platform because they pass the fees to the buyer. And that's why Mercari is in trouble. They just got a new CEO. They're in trouble. They're in trouble. This is a good brand to be on the lookout for. It's called Gustin. I don't know. Gustin or Gustin. Hopefully this is a new brand for you. New brand for you. Gustin, this is probably a better look at it. Gustin, I don't know. These sold for $63. I took a best offer, and they are very lightweight. $63 for these. Depop pays for auto posture. Exactly, Dilly. Thank you, Dilly. Yeah, Depop pays for auto posture. So if you have auto posture and you're not cross-listed to Depop, I bet you could cross-list to Depop and they'll pay for auto posture. And then you can write off auto posture at the end of the year and make money. 10 sales in Mercari this weekend. Bearded. But remember what we talked about earlier, like what sells in pants, blood and stuff? Go look at what Bearded sells. These sold, and these are going out in a padded flat rate envelope. Where are they from? I don't know. I got these from a thrift store. Maybe go online. I'm guessing a Nordstrom brand. California, sold in California. The fit is straight. Weargustin.com. Weargustin.com. Sorry, that's really hard for you guys to see. Always up there. I sell beard hairs. Gross. Are keywords more important in the title or description? I run out of characters after using style. Erica, fun fact with me, my descriptions are copy and pasted. That's my description. For every single one of my listings, that is my description. I literally copy and paste the same exact description in all of my items. So keywords for me are more important in the title, I guess, but I don't put anything in the description other than copy and paste this right out of my notes. It says, thank you for your interest in my item listed. I take detailed pictures to paint the best picture of the item. Please don't hesitate to ask for more details or specific pictures. All my items are generally odor-free, non-smoking, and free from mildew smell. Colors may appear different on different devices. You guys help me add that one. Colors might appear different on different devices because people get something in and be like, that's sky blue, not powder blue. I use Mercari to unload bad inventory for $1.99. There you go. Words in the description aren't used by eBay's search algorithm, so title is king. There you go. You heard it right there. It's more important to put them in the title. And the title doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to be like an English teacher would look at it and say, that's a complete sentence. No, you can just put Polo Ralph Lauren, large, men's purple shirt, grunge, Y2K, just keywords. That's it. They don't have to go together. Found a pair of Gustin in my kid's closet, outgrew, and they are raw selvage. They were a hand-me-down from their dad. Dang, yeah, I've never even heard that brand. How about that? Selvage denim from Gustin. Yeah, I have not found denim from them. Yeah, I shouldn't let that. I know that $1,000, but you know how it is on Mercari and Poshmark. It's like there's $500 there or whatever, and then there's $500 pending. Usually I take it out before that. If you're responding to my Poshmark comment, I missed it. Mail lady came to the door. Grammy, I said I couldn't help you on that one because I haven't had that issue. I've only had one return. Just started selling on Poshmark. I had an email stating that one of my items had sold and wanted me to click on the link and email beware. Yeah, if you're I got your guys' questions. I will not leave. This was the last item, but I'll keep on talking because I can do that. When you first start on Poshmark, which I first started in March, I first started using auto Posher cross-listing in March. Poshmark, you're going to get the first 2 weeks, you're going to get a ton of emails that are spam. Tons of spam emails. I even had my Poshmark shut down, frozen, because they thought I was a bot because I was cross-listing so much over it from eBay. And I just messaged them same day they turned my store back on. You're going to get a ton of spam emails for about 2 weeks, and then they'll completely go away. So Danny, don't worry about that. If you cross-list a Depop, you're going to have a ton of offers, and you'll accept a ton of offers, and people just won't pay. No worries. It still stays listed on that platform and other platforms until they pay. If you respond, blah, blah, blah. Seems like Posh is really allowing a lot of spamming on his platform. You just started. So after about 2 weeks, you should be good. I'm shipping 25 off yesterday. I'm shipping 25 off yesterday from weekend sales. Ooh, most I've dropped yet. Let's go, Josh. 90-day total is 11,500. I'm still kind of getting burnt out. I'm scared I'm going to ruin my 90-day progress. Forget it, Josh. Don't worry about the numbers. If you feel like you're getting burnt out, don't stop. Just slow down your listing. It's like exercising. If you're go to the gym and you're running 2 miles a day, then 3 miles a day, you're going to get burned out. Pace yourself. Go to like listing 3 or 4 items a day. Pace yourself. Take the weekend off. Yep. Everyone's responding to you, Danny. Yep, you'll be good. I got my first spam today in Mercari, just like Posh. Yep, glad to hear that. Yep, you'll be good. Okay, here we go. Bearded steals his items just like Domino's. I know. If you guys don't know Bearded, he steals Domino's things. He gets, he like has lawsuits on that guy. I actually am thinking about not thrifting with him anymore because I don't want to be associated with that because they can arrest you too. So frustrating. I got to return because the blouse was the wrong shade of pink. I know. That's why I put that in my description. It doesn't mean they can't return it, but I know that is so frustrating. It's so frustrating when people do that because then you have to pay shipping, return shipping and everything because it say it's not as described. How can you be sure comes 100% smoke free when you're buying from Goodwill? Because I don't send anything out that smells like smoke. I have good spidey senses. If it smells like smoke, it's going to get washed or I'm not going to pick it up. So I say everything, all my items are generally odor free, non-smoking, and free from mildew smell. That's what I say. Hey, thanks for sharing the live. At least I don't steal Taylor Swift bootleg. It's not bootleg, Bearded. It was legit merch, and I didn't steal it. I bought it, a ton of it, a lot of it. Swifties don't like me. Love the live. Thanks. Got to go to my dumb real job now. Future full-time reseller. Let's go. Dreams, you got this. Okay, thanks, Rose. Someone told me you only have flour if you're always grinding, but you have to rest and make bread. Exactly. Definitely going to try to slow down a bit. I just want to win so bad. Listen, don't worry about those numbers. You got that 90-day. It's great. It's fine. Don't look at numbers. I never look at people watching my items. I never look at that stuff. I just focus on buying good items and listing them and then shipping them out. So if you're getting burnt out, only get items that you want to list, that are easy for you to list, maybe for a little bit. And then B, don't list as many items, okay? And then you'll feel better. You'll feel better. And come back in here and we'll talk again, Josh. Where'd you buy it? AliExpress? No, it's a brilliant idea. I already know I can't list on Mercari now. Yeah, don't. Facebook Marketplace is where you do that. But good luck getting that stuff now. Yeah, maybe Grammy can ask her question on your search. Yeah, Grammy, go to the search reseller community on Facebook. You're already in there and ask that question. Someone will help you. Audra will probably know that one. Very good info. You're welcome. Okay, guys, that's it. I am going to tell you, though, I'm going live later today with Big Papa. So we might find stuff. We might just go through the racks and look at what's selling, what's not selling. It's always a treasure hunt. So I will repost that on YouTube. If you're following me on YouTube and Facebook, I'll probably put that on Facebook too. But I will be live on TikTok. So see you later. Get those updates. Hope you guys are having good sales. If you have any questions, I'm always available. The best place to